Okay, settle down, please. $500 if you stop now. Works every time, but I never keep my promise. Well, this week on the Coaching Corner, we're going to be discussing character acting. You hear that expression every once in a while, character acting. RJ, what do you think of character acting? Well, frankly, I don't believe there is such a thing as character acting. I think whenever you get cast for the role, the character becomes you. They're going to cast you according to what the character should be. There are no magic formulas or secret formulas on how you play this part or how you play that part. It's actually made up of steps toward the true creative state of an actor on stage or in front of a camera. And get this, when it is true, it is the normal state of a person in real life. Who said that? Stanislavski said that. The foundation for his method of the way actors work. It's a character living real life. It's the normal state of a person in real life. That would be you. You don't really become anything. There's nothing to become. Being is not something you do, it's what you are. Stanislavski gave 4 important steps of how you get to that true creative state, that way of living real life in an acting situation. 1, an actor has to be relaxed. B, your concentration and focus has to be infinitely alert. You have to be in the zone with what? The other actor, because it's a process of reacting. 3, you have to listen and concentrate as you would in real life. And that is what I just said, to be in contact with the person playing opposite you. It's communication with the audience through your partner. Actors are storytellers. The way we tell the story to the audience is through our partner. That's what dialogue is all about. What do you think the script is there for? The script doesn't do any acting for you. I love it when actors come to me and say, RJ, can you give me a script that makes me funny? You think a piece of paper with words can make you funny? Either you have instincts and impulses and personality and a creative process that to some perceived as being funny, but the Three Stooges, all they did was to go over and fix the plumbing. They just happened to screw it up. All right, what is the 4th thing? We got the first 3 steps. The 4th, you have to believe in everything that is happening in the film, in the play, that's related to the play. You must believe it. In other words, you personalize every role you do. It's you in that role. It's not some third person living that part. It's you that is living the part. You're living in a fictitious circumstance that to you has to become real. Meisner said it has to find its living roots in you in order for it to work. So if you're coming in and you're pretending that you're living in this situation, it's not going to work. You actually have to live and be that person, you, living those experiences as you would in real life. How do you do that? How do you train your intellect? You're smart people. Well, some of you. And so how do you train your mind, your intellect, to accept all of these things as reality? You say, well, I'm not married to that guy. I don't do this. I don't do that. Well, it's a matter of practice. If you're not working out and training all the time, you're never going to learn to do it. You have to be in that situation all the time, regularly. How often? 2-3 times a week, minimum. You have to be working at this stuff. You have to be on your game. The competition out there is strong. Character acting is not a matter of walking around because you're playing the part of a murderer and talking like this. What is that? Jeffrey Dahmer, with the guy next door, he looked like a college guy. He just happened to kill people, keep them refrigerated, and they'd have a bite to eat once in a while. That's not the way you approach it. You go in for a reading. If you get that part, that character, whatever that part is going to become you. Think Clint Eastwood, Tom Hanks, Morgan Freeman, Kate Winslet. Who are they in every role they do? The perception is they're different, but they're always the same in every role they do. If I see you turn the channel on and there's a Jim Carrey movie, you think I'm confused as to whether it's Jim Carrey or not? What do you think you're bringing into the business? It's nothing different than what they bring into the business. Jack Nicholson, any of them. The list goes on. They make their money because they're good at playing themselves in every role they do. Hopefully, that's something that helped all of you. Thanks for being on the Coaching Corner. We will see you again next week for more of the goodies right here. I'm R.J. Adams.